room. Kind of wait this out for a moment, but they're still outside of the next circle. They're eventually going to have to come through, but the fight kicking off.
Yeah, nobody wants to make the mistake of being the team to peek up over the top, because that's exactly what's going to happen. 6 sacks, dropping CC. Tiamba losing member for the moment. Mill gets one in onto Roth, and the two teams that were at least the most healthy, Tiamba and Falcons, are the ones that are suffering some losses for the moment. So that will slow back down for a second. That's a nice nade in from Pow Pow. And FW Esports will almost certainly be down to just one, as 6 sacks won't be able to get across for the res.
The real question is how long can 6 sacks hold on there on the edge of that circle? Try to salvage some more points. He's going to salvage. Pearl's done a great job at got to make a move, got to go out in the open, taking some damage along the way. However, Smokes for now, keeping them alive. So along that last Snickers, we'll see if he can snuff out 6 sacks. Blue zone grenade thrown. One on Overwatch. Trying to get Tiamba. We're rolling here for the Falcons, but it's A-okay. That blue zone, actually it's going to be Lin Shu. Kind of knock on the rock, but popped up by the blue zone that was thrown earlier by Snickers.
I'm watching a Michael Bay movie the way that Roth is driving at the moment. He's just gone flipping up the hill. I saw earlier on, now he's flipping down the hill. And walking straight into a Molotov. So that's not worked out too well for him, but hopefully, for Falcons at least, it will provide the space that they need to just slide inside of this next zone. It looks like Flood and Snakers have a tiny sliver to work with. Snakers have gone a little too far back, but there might even be room for a res. As Victor soon has gone down to the zone. Now the focus of attention is on to Pero. Tiamba will launch all of their utility in that direction. It looks like it was a choice by Falcons in the end to give up that position as they go down to the zone. But following suit with Snakers, and Tiamba will take a bit of a waltz in the park to grab that final win. It seems like everyone was like Satori in the rise, and that will be the end of FW Esports in 5th place. But it was not a bad game from them. 9 kills in it. The Expendables got 14.
Yeah, they were fighting for
multiple fronts.
They mostly were winning. They're still alive there for DSM. Yeah, nice play by him. Some extra placement points. Good stuff by the wily veteran, and Navito tried to find that opportunity to pay the price. Ifix and Hackatori, 2 left. T1 has 3. Genji somehow, some way was able to cling onto their compound in the center of the circle for quite some time.
I can imagine that now being able to be surviving too much longer, but they have found a little pocket of safety here behind this Defilade. Ifix, though, has got caught up with by Zenith. The Zenith doesn't seem to be super aware that Hackatori has actually already gotten underneath him.
It's his job to hold that angle, so hopefully he keeps his eyes on it. Good though for T1, tight, trying to maneuver into the circle. It's caught out by Adder with that Dragunov. Fancy shooting from him, and now he's got the old Love Vega duo. Smith and Raining, see what they can do. Hackatori gets the better of Zeta though. All down to Raining with that P90. A couple members of Gen G trying to see if they can find the flank angle on Navi, but Hackatori aware of it, keeping him at base. Good peek shot. Really nice stuff from Hackatori.
You're kidding me. It's going to be tough for him to get this flush onto Zenith, but honestly, he's putting him into a one-on-one. This could actually be winnable for Hackatori. He's got high ground advantage. Ideally, he wants to get rid of Zenith just to deny that info gathering opportunity to T1. He's got no idea where Raining is. Well-timed shot here from the last remaining member of
This Grease moment. Safety to heal the head, but immediately takes a shot to the head himself. 24 HP, and so far the DMR battle very much going Hackatori's way.
Yeah, Hackatori's just not missing at the moment. He's got 6 kills already. 109 damage in this game as well. There's another one this time back in the other direction at least as well. It's a trade and exchange of damage.
This is a gamble by Raining.
It's going to not quite pay off, you have to imagine. He's out in no man's land, and Navi somehow swindled a victory there. Hackatori has to be taking a bow. That was up too long.
Oh, that's a huge one. So perfect. Just got around the edge of that. Shoot him off. Lin Shu, also going to play as well known for his frags. Comes up just a bit short of Root. Jumping spot exactly where he's at. The Root on the edge of the groove, trying to push forward, trying to use this push. It's a little bit of extra cover. Blue zone's out in his face. Let loose with the molly, see if he can catch more of them. Gen G on the move with a good grenade from CC. He's already got Barpo down. Tosi responds. Good shoot on.
This is exactly what TSM wanted. They wanted Tiamba and Gen G to fight one another, and that's kind of what they're getting. This is giving Reek a little bit more space inside that zone. 7-7's going to have to turn his attention away from that in a second, because Gen G are going to come up over the top. Pro able to steal another point away, but he does get eliminated by 7-7. So third place for TSM. You have to imagine second here for Tiamba. It's now a 1-on-3 that Gen G should have an easy time of closing out. 7-7 at this point. He's trying to do what he can, tosses a grenade out. He's not quite been spotted. He gets a knock, but no more than that. It was almost dangerous, but Gen G finally have come into their own. It's taken them a long time. 9 games now. T5 has a full quad core. I think we already know which way this is going. I've seen this movie, I know how it ends. It's just a question of whether or not we can go for second or favorite for second.
Question for us, Gianna's having a good day, and we should be done. Yeah. Cookie though. In that anchor position, gets the point. Now, go for that person first and see what we can do from there. Seeming to at least get better.
Honestly, T5 are probably going to be pretty thankful about that as well. Assuming they do end up winning this, but
he's got him spotted. Trying to cut off any of the escape angles, making sure that this point does come through. Yeah, done and dusted. It is going to be the win for Teraton 5. And a nice, slow, easy game. And a good discipline. Couple 17 on Arendelle. Just a drive. So much for years. Just felt like a guaranteed they were going to get at least 10 points. Pow Pow is a great angle here. These grenades are good. Oh, it just bounced up too far. Yeah, going to be able to get the flood. Out of frags, and have to get it done with the guns, no problem. 3x, log straight, get the con group, Glories as well down.
3. And 17 and FW are both going to be fighting against one another, if not even just getting taken out, picked apart by Tiamba.
Still though, this is a great game for FW. Look at that point threshold, so nothing to see that cheese there. Didn't get to see it though. Crazy stuff. We're really starting to feel it. This team comes alive. Good frag with the best of them. P9.
Shot in from Chalbe to Rays, and FW are now down to just one, the now one. It is confirmed as well. Is that water come up as well?
I think that was too easy.
So that's actually more or less been corralled into the sidelines of 17, and Chawu will take the down. Is further adding to the advantages for 17, because now they only have to worry about that team toward their south, which is Tiamba, and that's Pow Pow. Maybe could have struck right there, brought it back to the 2-on-2. This is looking quite grim for Tiamba. It is a guaranteed Chinese victory, but really, it's all 17 at this point as they get themselves over the line for match number 5 of the day. They just need to stay alive at this point, and then maybe get into the top 2 or take a kill point or 2 here and there. If TSM and Tiamba end up fighting one another, knocking one another out, that's going to open the door up for Falcons and kicking out a couple of placement points, and that certainly seems like it's kicking off. Pow Pow low. Another great grenade in there from Alo onto 7-7. And it is looking pretty doomed for Tiamba at this point in time. It's just Pow Pow who gets finished off. Luke 12 on the floor, but should be restful for TSM. It's T1 trying to take the advantage, and that is perfect for Falcons, actually.
I love this from T1. I mean, you need the points. You know that they were down a player. The Reds did come through on the week 12. Not seeing any frags out just yet. Just a bunch of stuns. Pretty though. It's a frag of his own. Gets it out, but a bit too far there. Flood, he got taken down though. EN unaccounted for. Flood gone. Rello.
Still doomed for Rello. If you can even get one, if you can get this one onto Alo, how many more does that give Falcons? TSM down to just 2. I don't know the exact points total now for Falcons. They're probably at 2, 3.
Is that the point? Was that the one they needed?
Exactly. Every single point is going to matter, and we'll find out how that plays out tomorrow. But if Rello can hang on for even one more, that could go a huge distance for Falcons. T1 are happy to let this fight play out, though. They're not interested in getting involved in that. They'll just let TSM deal with Rello, who just survived the 1v1 now. He'll confirm the kill onto Luke 12. You have to in these circumstances. Oh! And he gets it done. He holds on to second place. Rello might be the savior for Falcons. T1.
Maybe Zenith as well. Just taking their time as EN has gotten in the building. Does Rello know as he heard the footsteps? Yeah, it seems like it.
They'll just try and find another isolated duel somewhere, but this boss is an ill-fated one. It'll be Falcons out in second. T1 take the final game of the day here at PGS5 Day